Hello everyone, my name is Christina. Today we're going to do a flow focusing on our root chakra, which is our hips all the way down to the tips of our toes. So for today's practice, you'll just need your mat or a blanket or whatever floor surface you're working on today. Just have that ready and available. If there's other props you know you like to use for practice, feel free to have those ready for you as well. Otherwise, we're going to start in a seated position, whatever is comfortable for you. So legs crossed, legs could be extended out in front of you, however feels best to your body. And then when you're ready, just bringing your hands to wherever is comfortable to you, sitting up nice and tall through the root chakra, through the sit bones, connecting with the mat, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. If it feels safe, go ahead and close the eyes and start to envision the color red. Red is the color we associate with our root chakra. As we move into the spring season, our root chakra is what helps us to feel grounded and stable. When I think about the season of spring and the people that maybe are starting seed starters or starting to notice the flowers arrive in the stores or the seed packets in the stores, knowing that they have to get down in the dirt first. They have to get grounded. They have to build a strong foundation before growing into something great, whether that's a vegetable or a fruit or a flower or a grass. And connecting with ourselves, knowing that we also need to get connected and grounded in our own bodies in order for us to be strong and beautiful. If it feels comfortable to you, feel free to place one hand on the belly and one on the heart. Keeping the eyes closed if that still feels okay to you. Again, focusing on that color red and then starting to feel the area of the body we think of with the root chakra. So we think about our hips, our sit bones, which are connecting to our mat right now, the legs, the feet, that lower part of our body that helps us to stay steady and strong throughout our day. Whether it's walking or running or standing, it's getting up and down out of a chair, climbing some stairs. Knowing that we have strength in our root chakra to stand strong and stand tall. Taking one more big breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. If it feels good, go ahead and close the lips, breathing in the nose and out the nose. Finding your ujjayi breath. Feeling the breath at the back of the throat. Feeling the belly move with the inhales and the exhales. And then coming to an intention for practice. So that can be an intention you're already working on, a mantra. Or today I offer you the intention of feeling grounded in your body, feeling connected with your body, and standing tall. Taking in one more big inhale and exhale. And then opening the eyes if you've closed them. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to start doing a few moves on our mat today, staying in the seated position. Again, connecting with the mat, just feeling grounded and supported in your body with the lower half of your body connecting And then the upper part of your body being strong and lifted, knowing that you have that strong base beneath you. So we're going to inhale our hands overhead. Exhale, right hand's going to come to the mat. Left fingertips are reaching over to the side, feeling the length all along that left side body. Noticing how the inhales expand and create more space, and then the exhales release anything that's been holding on there. One more inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand's going to come down and right fingers are going to reach over. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling. This time our right hand's going to come back behind us and left hand's going to reach for that right knee. The gaze can be over towards your right wall or over that right shoulder if it feels comfortable for the neck. And then we're going to inhale back to center. Inhaling the arms up. Exhale, switching sides. Left hand comes to the mat behind you. Right hand is reaching for that left knee. Again, gaze can come towards the left wall or over that left shoulder. Whatever feels more comfortable for the neck. Inhaling back to center. Exhale and stay. We're going to do those all again. So we're going to bring those right fingertips to the mat. Inhale that left arm up and over. Maybe you take the stretch a little deeper this time. Inhale to center. Exhale, coming over to the left. Inhale back to center. This time right hand comes behind you. Left hand comes over for that twist. Inhaling the arms back up overhead. Exhale and twist to the other side. Inhaling the arms up overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down through heart center and then come on to your tabletop. So finding your way there, however you need to get there. Bring those hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips. Just moving through a few cat-cows here to get our body moving, get some blood flowing in the backside. So inhale, roll the shoulders back, drop the belly, let the gaze come up just as far as is comfortable here. On your exhale, tuck the chin towards the chest, tailbone tucks under, shoulder blades reach towards the ceiling. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale to cat. Inhale to tabletop. Tuck the toes under and find your first downward dog. Taking any movements here, whether that's bending a knee and the other, bending both knees at the same time, maybe moving the hips from side to side. So take any movement here that feels good in the body before settling in and finding some stillness in the downward dog. One more inhale here. And an open mouth exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale and fold. Just pause here. Fingertips can be on the mat. They can be reaching for opposite elbow. The top of our head is reaching down towards the mat. Gazing towards our knees. Inhale, half lift. Nice flat back. Exhale, fold. This time inhaling all the way up to our mountain. So getting nice and strong in our feet. Gaze can be up at the ceiling or straight ahead. So let's lift the toes, maybe move the feet around a little bit, and then feel all the points of contact with the feet and the mat, knowing that this is your strong base. And then really actively thinking about engaging all the muscles in our mountain. So a mountain pose is a very grounding pose. Arms can be overhead, or if it feels better, you can bring the arms out to the side. Either one works. And then if it feels good, you can close the eyes here if you feel stable, and start to notice how strong and how tall you can stand in your mountain. Trying not to grip the mat with the toes, but can you feel the calves engage in your leg? Maybe lifting the kneecaps, engaging the quads, squeezing the glutes, bringing the belly button towards the spine. If your hands are down, maybe thinking about squeezing those shoulder blades together. If the arms are up overhead, you're really reaching through the fingertip, engaging all the muscles in the arm. Feeling strong here in your mountain pose. Taking one more big inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back to plank. Take an inhale here, and exhale, downward dog. Again, taking any movements here that feel good in the body. And then when you're ready, inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to mountain. Again, engaging all those muscles, feeling nice and strong in your mountain. Right, we can come to this pose anytime and really just be relaxed even. And then thinking about how this feels so much different when we really engage all the muscles. On your next exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, plant the hands. Step back to plank. Inhale, fill up. Exhale, downward dog. This time, taking just one inhale and an exhale. Inhaling that right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Coming up to a warrior two. So right foot's going to stay grounded in that mat. Left heel's coming down to the mat. Inhale the arms up. So left foot's parallel with the back of the mat. Right toes are pointing straight out in front of me. And then I'm going to bring my arms up, pointing to the front and the back. Gazing out over my right fingertip. If your shoulders have scrunched up by your ears, roll them down and back. Find that bend in the right knee. Staying strong here in your warrior two. So again, focusing on that root chakra from the toes up to the hips, thinking about how that keeps you stable and steady and strong here in your warrior two. Knowing that this is your warrior pose. You are a warrior. Inhale, reverse. Take another breath here. Exhale, find the mat with the hands. Step back to downward dog. Taking an inhale and an exhale here. Inhaling that left leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Left toes are pointing to the wall in front. Right heel's coming down to the mat. Inhale the arms up. If I gaze back at that right foot, it's parallel with the back wall. Left toes and left knee are pointing to the wall in front of me. And bringing those shoulders down and back if they've crept back up. And again, feeling the strength here in the legs. Maybe you notice the legs starting to talk to you. Maybe they've warmed up. Maybe you were busy yesterday. You did something strenuous. Or maybe you're just creating some heat in the body. But knowing again that that is your root chakra, keeping you steady and tall here. Staying with the breath. On your next inhale, reverse. Staying for breath here. And then bringing those hands back down to the mat. stepping back to downward dog. So both hands come down, taking 2 breaths this time in the downward dog. On your next inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to our strong mountain, engaging all the muscles. Exhale, hands to heart center. Eyes can be opened or closed here. Again, really focusing on engaging all the muscles. If hands are at heart center, are those hands pushing against one another, or are they resting? Can you feel the muscles all the way down the legs engaged? One more inhale here, and an exhale. And then inhale, reach the hands up. Exhale, forward fold. Plant those hands, step back to downward dog. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Find that warrior 2. Left heel comes to the mat. Find your depth here, not staying as long. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Stay for a pause. Bring those hands to the mat. Step back to downward dog. Inhale, fill up. And exhale. Inhale the left leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Finding your warrior 2 on this side. Feeling strong in your warrior 2 pose. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward dog. Taking an inhale and an exhale. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to mountain. Again, strong mountain as we come up. And again, if your arms are starting to bother you, arms can always come down by the sides. Whether they're up or down, our arms can still be actively engaged and working for us. Inhale, fill up. Exhale and stay. One more inhale. If your arms are not up, inhale them up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. So nice flat back here, crown of the head's reaching towards the wall in front of you. Exhale, fold. Step back to downward dog. Inhale that right leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward dog. Inhale that left leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back to downward dog. Taking an inhale and exhale here. One more inhale. And then exhale, letting those knees come down to the mat. Swinging the feet around and coming down onto your back. So gently coming down on the back. Coming into a bridge series here. So we're just moving through some simple poses that are helping us feel grounded in our body, with our mat, and with ourselves. So we've done mountain, we've done warrior 2. We're going to work through some bridge poses. So bringing the feet up towards the glutes. Feet and knees are about hip distance apart. We're going to tuck our shoulder blades underneath. Hands can be down by the hips here. And then when you're ready, we're going to inhale those hips up towards the ceiling. On your inhale, you might notice your chin comes closer to the chest. And on your exhales, thinking about the length from the chin and the neck all the way through the knees. So think about those knees pointing to whatever wall is in front of them. And on your next exhale, gently lowering all the way back down, letting the knees fall from one side to the other. Just bring some small movements to the lower back. And then finding some stillness before coming back to our second bridge. So if your feet got out of place, bring your feet back up towards your glutes. Feet and knees about hip distance apart. Shoulder blades tucked under. Inhale, lifting the hips, pushing down through the feet, right? So feeling different parts of the body here connect with the mat. Getting grounded in ourselves, but feeling that through the feet. But also noticing the back of the heart connecting with the mat slightly, the arms connecting with the mat, the head. Knowing all those points of contact are keeping you strong and lifted here. On your next exhale, gently lower down. This time bringing the feet out to the sides of your mat, letting the knees tent together in the middle. Taking a breath here. So just settling in, finding a little release on the lower back. And then when you're ready, coming to that one more time. So bringing those feet back towards the glutes. And when you're ready, inhaling the hips up. Maybe pushing into the heels of the feet. Maybe lifting a little higher, reaching those knees a little bit further forward towards the wall in front of them. And then exhale, lowering that all down. This time, bringing the feet out a little bit wider than the hips and letting them just windshield wiper from the right to the left. Doing that a couple times. And then when you're ready, hugging the knees into the chest, gently rocking from side to side. And finding an easy twist here. So hands can extend out long, letting both knees fall to the right. Gaze can come out over that left shoulder if that feels comfortable, or the gaze can stay up at the ceiling. Inhale the knees back to center. Exhaling them over to the left this time. Gaze can come over the right shoulder if that feels accessible, or up towards the ceiling. Inhaling that back to center. Hugging the knees into the chest. Gently rocking from side to side. Coming into any other pose you need here before finding your Shavasana. So extending the legs out long, letting the feet come out towards the sides. Maybe you bring those shoulder blades in a little bit, letting the hands fall open to the side. And then finding some stillness here in the body. Coming back to the breath. If you have thoughts that come into the mind, just let them go, let it pass. knowing in a few moments I will bring you back out of your Shavasana. Taking one big inhale here. Open mouth, exhale. Start to bring some movement back to the body, moving the fingers and toes. And then letting that movement move up the arms and the legs. And when you're ready, hugging the knees into the chest. Rolling onto one side or the other. So coming from that corpse pose into fetus pose. Knowing that this is your way to restart, to regrow into whatever you need to be. And then when you're ready, we're going to come around into hero's pose. Normally we come up into a seated position at the end of our practice, but hero's pose can be a very grounding pose as well, as we're focusing on that root chakra today. So the tops of the feet are connecting with the mat. The hips can rest on the heels or the bottoms of the feet. Hands can rest on the legs, or you can bring them to heart center if you'd like. Gazing down or eyes closed. Again, focusing on that color red. Coming to the close of practice. Reconnecting with your root chakra. The place that your body finds stability. Inhaling your thumbs up to your third eye. May you always know that you are enough. Bringing the thumbs to the lips. May you only speak kind words of yourself. And then bowing forward when you're ready with Namaste. Thank you everyone for joining today. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.